Your pain is an opportunity for you to realize that you are loved. Pain is a gateway to love. It doesn't mean that if you're suffering in pain, you will get love. No, that's a misunderstanding. You don't have to wallow in pain to be in love. But when you're in pain, it can give you the opportunity to walk through it and
Hmm.
be love.
I see.
It's a portal to something, and it's your choice whether you go through that door of pain.
Yeah.
People choose to be attached to the pain, and they're attached to their misery, and they're attached to their ailments, or they're attached to their story of
Yeah.
victimhood. It's an opportunity.
Hmm.
And here you are in pain. Do you choose to go through it, or do you choose to wallow in the misery? Or do they choose to transcend it, go
Yeah.
through it, and emerge through the door of pain into being love, into entering a realm of we are love? People's evolution is different. So people come to your life either to show you where you're at and where you need to go. Our family are the greatest teachers because they enable us to see
Transcend them.
our to see our patterns and transcend above our limitation. When fear arises, fear is a gateway to our power. Doesn't mean that I have to live in fear. Think about the acronym of friendly energy announcing risk. It means that, hey, there's something new here. I don't know how to respond. There's a choice. People respond to fear. It's like the acronym of everything and run. Being able to respond appropriately, to choose, it's that
Hmm.
respond ability, our gateway into self-worth. It allows us to, when we are letting go of shame, something that was put onto us by society or by carers, because there's a payoff in shame. You are off the hook for not trying something new because you're
Yeah.
afraid of being a failure, for instance. Being a failure is not trying something new. So your self-worth comes through actually agreeing to breathe and, okay, I don't know what it's going to be like. And you take a breath and you go over the threshold of your self-made limitation. And then you transcend, you go into the realm of self-worth and actually, like, not narcissistically, but like, yeah, I am worthy of it. So
Yeah.
you're upgrading your internal value. Anger can be either an opportunity to create, it's a gateway to self-discovery. It will propel us to move. Of people, they go into anger in order to get out of their collapsed state of frozenness. It can offer us an opportunity to step into a new realm of self-discovery when
Hmm.
we let go of attachment to the anger. It's always about a choice. Do you choose to live in integrity to your soul purpose? When we have sadness, the other side of it is self-love, not in a hedonistic way. Self-love is compassion, is acceptance, it's forgiveness to the self. And
Yeah.
therefore, when we're all one, when someone else is suffering, my soul, my spirit is suffering. And if I don't allow myself to feel, I'm shutting off, cutting off, and I'm creating a separation. I'm able to
Help someone.
empathize, not seeing them as broken, having that compassion without compounding the suffering of someone else. And people like to be self-sacrificing, compulsion to fix things for people, to
Yeah.
save someone else. It's the need to be liked that was
Mm.
propelling. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the need to be seen doing good. Do
Yeah.
I choose to be empathic, compassionate, and still grounded in the strength of my being, in my self-power? Choose to surrender myself to the higher purpose of my
Yeah.
being here on earth. We're all here for a transient period of time. The Dalai Lama chooses to live his life in service to human unity. Are we really giving our life to something greater than ourselves? impact that we have on the people. Walk down the street, total strangers, you look them in the eye and you smile, even if they frown. Act of kindness. This is the transformation. They throw poisonous arrows or words or actions. You transform it with your heart and you give back.
Send it back. Yeah.
Love. You give back the antidote, which is love, healing, acceptance. I'm doing it not because I'm expecting something in return, but because I want to transform that poison, letting the anger be in me and swirl in me. It's like drinking the poison and expecting the other to die. They're getting on with their lives. They might have done something wrong to you. It doesn't mean you have to hold it in, or it doesn't mean that you have to use that as ammunition every time. We always have a choice. This life that we're living is a choice. The misery that we've experienced is a choice. My miserable past, it was a conscious choice. Can you think about something conscious that you choose and then communicate to someone who has a listening to you bigger than your own listening to yourself? Amalgamate it within yourself. Speak it to yourself. Speak it out loud to yourself so that your soul hears it. I know you can do that. Abracadabra basically means I shall create as I shall speak.